Hey guys, it's Marley from Kale and Crunches and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with baby girl Sky and today we are chatting all about sleep, every mom's favorite subject. So today I'm going to be going through my top sleep items that have helped this girl sleep as much as she possibly can for a newborn. And this is in partnership with West Coast Kids, a Canadian family-owned one-stop shop for all of your baby needs. And we partnered together on our postpartum essential video. So if you just had a baby, make sure you check that video out, and also a nursery tour. So like I said, I'm going to be sharing my top sleep items and you can see a couple of them right behind me, and let's just get right into it. The first item I want to talk about is the SNOO Bassinet. Now I feel like I could probably do an entire video reviewing the SNOO, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna share the few things that I absolutely love about it. It does come with a pretty high price ticket. Saying that, there are some options. We actually got ours as a gift from my parents, which was so generous and lovely. You can register for one and have a bunch of people go in on it. So what is so good about the SNOO? Okay, first and foremost, I just love the look of it. It's like a super sleek, beautiful bassinet that would look good in any nursery. I love the safety of it. You put the baby in a SNOO sleep sack that has them on their backs fastened in so they can't rock side to side. I used to get really bad anxiety at the beginning of the newborn phase, worried that my baby, even though they can't roll over, I was like all crazy in my head thinking that they were going to roll over onto their stomachs and not be able to turn back. And the SNOO Bassinet keeps them on their back, so it keeps them super, super safe, because back is best, as they say, in terms of sleep safety. So the thing with the SNOO is that it rocks your baby all night long. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it settles them when they cry. If they start to cry, it has sensors that turn up the rocking, turn up the noise machine, because it has a built-in noise machine in it. So there's a lot going on with the SNOO. You should definitely look it up and watch some YouTube videos on it to get an idea. And what it does is it cuts down the settling time. So instead of feeding your baby and then rocking them and shushing them all night long just to put them back into the bassinet, it sort of does that settling part for you, which is amazing. One of my favorite features of the SNOO is the app that tracks their sleep, so you can sort of see patterns emerge. You don't have to remember like when you put them down or when they woke up if you're tracking wake windows, because it has it there for you. And I don't know, I feel like you kind of just get obsessed with how they slept and tracking all the stats, like at least I do. Guys 3 months old, we are still using the SNOO. There is a weaning mode that helps you transition them into the crib. We have not started using it yet. We'll start using it soon, and then I can definitely let you know how it goes. Okay, next up for one of my top favorite sleep products is the Love to Dream Swaddle. This is one of the swaddles where the baby's hands are up by their head in this contraption here. And I love it because I noticed really quickly that, bless you, bless you. Oh, is there anything cuter than a baby sneeze? I noticed right away that Sky didn't like having her arms in. She preferred to have them out. So the Love to Dream Swaddle allows you to have the baby's arms up by their head, but still definitely helps with that startle reflex that can wake them up. It sort of calms that down a little bit. And it also gives them access to their hands so she can suck on the material a little bit. It's super lightweight, which I really, really like because our rooms run a little bit hot. Plus, if they're wearing a onesie underneath, it feels really safe. And I think when we do decide to unswaddle her, it will be less of a shock to the system because she does have a lot of movement with those arms. She does have access to her hands right now. She just sucks on. That's right, you do. And I feel like it will just be less of a crazy transition versus arms in. My next top sleep item that you can see right behind me is the Nanit Pro Monitor. We are obsessed with our Nanit. If you're following me on Instagram, I just did a whole post reviewing it, so definitely go check out that post. But really quickly, what I love about it is the camera quality is absolutely insane. The service and the Wi-Fi works incredibly. You can just toggle back and forth between 2 cribs or 2 rooms, so we can see Lily and Sky super easily. So the monitor is on your phone, which I thought was gonna drive me crazy because I was used to having a separate device as my monitor, but I actually love the convenience of having it on my phone. Plus, you can use your phone normally, you just have the background noise on of the monitor, which is super cool. There's so many amazing things about it. I really could go on forever. Plus, we bought the extra travel stand, so the actual monitor piece just pops off and then you can travel with it, which is so amazing because we've been bringing it back and forth when we go up north to the cottage. So two things I always have in my nursery are a sound machine and a nightlight. So the SNOO does have a sound machine built in, like I said, but when I'm feeding Sky and getting her ready for a nap or for bedtime, I like to set the mood. So what I'll do is I'll make it really dark in there, put a little bit of a nightlight on, and put a sound machine on. And if you can have one machine that does both, that's even better. That's why the duet is awesome. You can switch between different sounds like white noise, rain, things like that. And then they have different levels of light, so you can use it as a little nightlight and just create the ambiance and the mood for putting them down to bed. And last but not least, I love a good humidifier, whether it's winter and the air is just dry, or whether it's summer and your air conditioning is making your room super dry. A good humidifier is key. This one is super congested and sounds like a little snorting pig all night, so we need her humidifier. We love the teardrop shaped one from West Coast Kids. We registered for it when Lily was born, and then we loved it so much that we registered for it again with this girl. I use it every single night. It's just such an easy way to keep the room moist so you don't sound like a snorty pig all night. So there you have it. Those are my top sleep items that we use to help you have a good sleep, all from West Coast Kids. They're definitely the perfect items to add to your registry, and hopefully you find them helpful too to give your baby a good night's sleep or a good day's sleep. Or if you're like Sky, you're going, what is sleep? What is sleep?